Good evening. Welcome to VC3 News and Sports for Tuesday, September the 3rd, 2024. I am Shadane McLean. On the local scene, over the past decade in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the criminal landscape has undergone significant changes, which presented a lot of new challenges to police officers in the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force, or RSVGPF. This is according to Detective Surgeon of the RSVGPF, Iraqi Huggins, on the police radio program on NBC Radio yesterday. Speaking on the topic, how does the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force adapt to the evolving criminal landscape? Sergeant Huggins said that the police force has been working tirelessly to implement new methods and laws to reduce the increase of criminal activities in the country.
We also see an increase of youth involvement in crimes. We have seen youngsters being charged for murders and stuff. And we also see the domestic violence and sexual offenses also increase over the past decades.
Detective Sergeant Huggins further suggested that enforcing curfew on the youth in this country will work wonders in curbing the criminal situation faced. He added that the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force, RSCNPF, has recently enforced a similar law in St. Kitts and Nevis, which aimed at curbing the loitering of minors on the streets after 10 p.m.
We have seen children, especially school children, at the various masses, the one in Honestville and the one in Stony Ground, which creates a problem for us and for the general public. Sometimes you go there, see them in the uniform, they drinking, they're smoking, and it's not a good look.
Yes,
I would have dealt with them on numerous occasions when they're trying to get them to go home. So that piece of legislation in St. Kitts, I think it will work wonders here. But I know we would have some
pushback. Yes.
The St. Kitts one, I think it's to 10 p.m.
10 p.m.
But I think it should be around 9.
The Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force is currently investigating the circumstances surrounding the death of a 39-year-old male, Michael Dabrio, whose body was discovered in Level Gardens on Saturday, August 31st, 2024. The district medical officer was immediately notified, and upon arrival at the scene, it was confirmed that the individual was deceased. The body was officially pronounced dead at 11:08 a.m. A post-mortem examination will be conducted to determine the cause of death as investigations continue. The police are working diligently to uncover the details surrounding this incident. Anyone with information that could assist with the investigation is urged to contact the nearest police station or any officer they feel comfortable speaking with. More on the local scene, the National Recovery Campaign project, initiated by the Ministry of Agriculture, Forestry, Fisheries, Rural Transformation, Industry and Labor, recently held an update session at the Methodist Church Hall in Kingstown. The session focused on the assessment of the Hurricane Beryl Damage Income Claim Form and designated zones where farmers could register their information. Honorable Sabota Caesar, Minister of Agriculture, Forestry, Fisheries, Rural Transformation, Industry and Labor, delivered an address outlining the upcoming plans and phases for direct production support and income support of farmers across St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Chief Agricultural Officer Renato Gooms also addressed the session, encouraging the staff to work effectively to support a successful recovery. The session was led by Senior Agricultural Officers Marcus Richards, Head of the Extension and Advisory Services, and Kamara Brown, who detailed the plans going forward. The project was launched in response to the impact of Hurricane Beryl on July 1st, with the aim of facilitating recovery in the agricultural sector and providing employment opportunities for individuals with qualifications ranging from CSEC passes in agriculture and biology to advanced degrees such as diplomas, masters, bachelors, and PhDs in agriculture, fisheries, and forestry. The farmers of St. Vincent and the Grenadines were significantly affected by the hurricane, prompting the Ministry of Agriculture to implement essential recovery measures. President of the SVG Teachers Union congratulates students on their performance in recent CSEC examinations. This and other stories coming up when we return after the break. Stay with us.
Now available from all Lotto agents. Gold Mine, a new $2 Insta-Cash game with a top prize of $3,000. Gold Mine, so easy to play. If your numbers equals the bars of gold numbers in the same group, win the prize shown. You can win up to 3 times. Get your Gold Mine Insta-Cash tickets where there's no waiting for a draw and you can win on the spot. Gold Mine, another easy to win Insta-Cash game from the National Lotteries Authority.
Welcome back. More on the local scene, the president of the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Teachers Union, Oswald Robinson, congratulated the students and schools who were successful in this year's Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate, or CSEC, examination. Speaking on their radio program on Sunday, Mr. Robinson said that he is impressed with some of the schools' performances.
The last one I heard about today was Union Island Secondary School that has realized some improvement. I want to thank the teachers, the leadership of the school, and all the other stakeholders who have worked with the teachers to see that the students succeed, and all the other schools in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Our teachers continue to rise up beyond the call of duty.
On Sunday, the Minister of Education also announced that the country has obtained 73.6% passes. The Public Health Department continues to increase fogging and source reduction operations throughout the country in an effort to reduce the breeding of the Aedes aegypti mosquitoes, the vector for dengue. According to public health officials, dengue cases continue to rise with over 600 total confirmed cases. The Aedes aegypti mosquito, which is the vector for dengue, typically bites during the daytime hours when persons are active. Therefore, bites can occur at home, work, and school. The Ministry of Education has already issued an advisory allowing for light-colored clothing to be worn by students outside of the regular uniform. The Ministry of Health is urging the public to cooperate with vector control personnel as well as to do their part in reducing the breeding and spread of mosquitoes. This can be done by removing stagnant water from their premises, cover drums or containers where water is stored, dispose of all unwanted articles such as tires which can collect water and become mosquito breeding grounds, cut down and remove all bush or undergrowth that can harbor mosquitoes, and clean drains and guttering to allow for the free flow of water. Coming up next, we have the VC3 Sports.
Your life, your vibe, your cola. So represent.
Your life, your vibe, representing the best cola. Me and talk about Zest Cola, right.
From me, open the cola. Me a look for the best cola.
Look to the left, me see the Zest Cola. Look to the right, me see the Zest Cola.
Zest Cola are the best cola. Represent for the Zest Cola. Zest Cola are the best cola.
Zest, your life, your vibe, your cola. Zest, represent with the best cola available island-wide at your favorite bars, restaurants, corner stores, and supermarkets. Zest, your cola, your vibe.
Welcome to VC3 Sports for Tuesday, September 3rd, 2024. On the local scene in athletics, Vincentian athlete Shafika Maloney continues a fantastic season as she stormed to second place in the women's 600 meters at a Staff Berlin 2024. Maloney clocked 1 minute 22 seconds, 0.98, a personal best and national record. Maloney, who created history for St. Vincent by being the first Vincentian to reach an Olympic event at the recently held Paris Summer Olympics. She competed in the women's 800-meter Olympic finals, placing fourth with a time of 1 minute 59 seconds, .28. VC3 extends congratulations to Shafika Maloney and wishes her all the very best in her future athletic endeavors. More on the local scene in football. On September 5th, 2024, Vincy Heat will square off against Bonaire in the CONCACAF Nations League. The team departed St. Vincent yesterday and traveled to Bonaire, where they will play against teams from across the region. Their first match is scheduled for Bonaire on the 5th, and their second match is scheduled for Montserrat on the 8th. 3 goalkeepers, 6 midfielders, 8 defenders, and 7 forwards make up the squad. That's a VC3 Sports. Thanks for viewing, and be sure to log on to our social media platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, as well as the VC3 channel 114 for further updates. I am Shadane McLean. Thanks for viewing.